So with the plan to open more PHCs and CHCs, perhaps there will be a big demand for nurses, paramedical staffs, laboratory technicians, pharmacists, and so on. May I therefore request the government to open more nursing schools and institutions to train paramedics, lab technicians, and so on. Sir, every CHC and district level hospitals requires the services of specialist doctors. Many of the sanctioned posts of specialist doctors are lying vacant, sir. May I request the government to take immediate steps to fill up these vacancies. Besides specialists, there are many vacancies of doctors, nurses in the PHCs and CHCs of the state, sir. I request the government to fill these vacancies too immediately, sir. Further, many PHCs and CHCs do not have ambulances for immediate transportation of patients. Government may kindly provide the ambulances accordingly. Since the government proposes to invest rupees 75 crores in upgrading the existing PHCs and CHCs, may I suggest that setting up of trauma centers, NICUs for newborn babies, ICUs for pregnant mothers are also very important to facilitate the medical staff in providing a sound healthcare system.
Honorable Deputy Speaker, I am deeply grateful to the Honorable Member from Mawsynram, Shri Himalaya M. Shangpriang, for having called my attention to the news items appearing in the Meghalaya Times, issued dated 24 February 2021 under the caption, Government invests 75 crore to upgrade PHC-CHC. So I would therefore like to inform the Honorable Member and all the members of this House, through you, of the fact of the matter as under. Government of Meghalaya has initiated the Meghalaya Health System Strengthening Project MHSSP in collaboration with the World Bank Group, in which it aims to infuse around 352 crores rupees, that is 70% from the World Bank and 20% from the state government, in a span of at least minimum 5 years, to contribute for the overall health sector development in the states. The project will function under the three directions of the Project Steering Committee, PSC, headed by the Additional Chief Secretary, Commissioner and Secretary Finance Department, the Government of Meghalaya, and will be jointly implemented by the Project Management Unit, PMU, and also the Health Engineering Wing in the Department of Health and Family Welfare Department, headed by Joint Secretary, Health and Family Welfare Department, who is notified as the Project Director of PMU as a member Secretary, PSC. MHSSP Government of Meghalaya is investing 75 crores in phased manner to upgrade the civil infrastructure, health center such as the district hospital, community health centers, primary health centers, and the sub-centers. Sir, the gap analysis was conducted at the district level to identifying health facilities which required upgradations, renovations, and new constructions. These health facilities were mapped based on the different parameters such as populations of the area, time to reach the nearest health facilities available, hard to reach areas accessibility, performance indicator of footfalls like IPD, OPD, IMR, MMR, institutional delivery, immunization coverage, etc. infrastructure gap as availability of labor rooms, operation theatre, proper biomedical waste management system, and staff quarters. Based on the above criteria, the health facilities were prioritized for upgradations, renovations, and new constructions. The objective of the Meghalaya Health System Strengthening Project is to strengthen the basic public health functionality at the functionaries and to improve access to quality health care for the people of Meghalaya are the following aspects. Strengthen the public health functions and improve auxiliary services, support evidence-based planning and monitoring of health programs, strengthening health financings and allocations efficiency, improvement the quality and utilizations of health services through innovations at all levels, community-based interventions for improving health and nutrition, expected outputs and intermediate results. Improve civil infrastructure through retrofitting, renovation of existing infrastructure, implementations of biomedical waste management, data-driven decisions making with the stronger health management system and electronic health records. Improve capacity of state medical and paramedical training institution and skill enhancement of the state specialists and the other medical personnel. Scaling of the quality improvement intervention and increased certifications of health facilities, improve procurement system of drugs and consumable supplies to support procurement supply chains management, better human resource capacity on health administrations and service delivery, expected outcomes, reductions in infant mortality rate and maternal mortality ratio to national average and towards sustainable development goals, increase in a number of government health facilities with quality certifications, reductions of stockouts of essential medicines in the government facilities, increase in a number of patients utilizing the government health services at a primary level, increasing in a number of patients utilizing the government health service at the first referral levels. So are also the points which is raised by the Honorable Member, Bahima Shangpliang from Mopram, to emphasize more in the given important, I beg an apology and will make my corrections. The Honorable Member from Mausanram, Bahima Shangpliang. So to give more emphasis and give an important priority in the health sector, so the government is taking all the directions to ensure that definitely the health sector will be given to all the, not only in one particular area, but the entire states by the decentralizations of the improvement and the facilities are given to all the districts and in the states.